Hey, welcome back. This is Rick Garza here to talk to you about the character and the habits in the life of a professional sales athlete. This particular episode is going to be a little bit more personal as I talk about my life. And in the last 30 plus episodes that I've had the privilege and the benefit of sharing with you, we've talked about different professional athletes in the collegiate or in the professional world who have overcome extreme obstacles, who have developed the disciplines that it took to take their God given gifts of strength or abilities and make them even better to where they became and received the status of professional athlete. Well, in the world of professional sales athletes, the same thing applies. We all have our obstacles, we all have our burdens we need to carry in order to break through. We all have our challenges, and sometimes you take your burdens, you take your challenges, you take your life coming at you, and while you're trying to break through, you might have a breakdown. And what do you do when that happens? Well, this episode is a true confession of the life of a professional sales athlete, and that's me. And I hope that what I share here in the next few minutes is going to reach the heart and the mind and the soul of those people who maybe are going through similar situations that I had gone through in the past. You see, when you look at someone and have them, whether it's Facebook or whether it's a video message, sometimes you may get the perception that their life is perfect and they never have any problems. Well, that's farthest from the truth. And so I think this episode is there for those people who need a word of encouragement to say it's okay to have a bad day or a week or a month, but what's not okay is to give up. You see, it was about, 14 or 15 years ago, there was a time where my wife and I were working to raise four amazing kids, all either leaving their teenage years or about to enter their teenage years. And that in itself adds a bit of pressure and stress and all the things that go along with that. My mom was struggling with potential cancer issues. My work life was becoming more and more demanding, and it was becoming almost to the point to where I didn't know how I was going to get through the expectations that were placed on me. My wife was worried with all the things that were going on just in the sphere of life with our family and our kids and our finances. And there was that one moment I remember where I was sitting there at the living room table on a conference call, and I was communicating to my leadership my team's results, and something just snapped. I don't know how to describe it other than I really felt like I was not in control anymore. And as hard as I was trying to keep it all together, I realized that I needed more than just me. And I can recall it as if I'm speaking to you right now. I hung up the phone and I felt like I was out of control and I really couldn't take the next steps. I walked up to the second floor and I got up to the 10th step of my stairs there at my house, and I sat down, and for about, maybe a minute to a minute and a half, I cried like a little baby because I felt like I was not in control, that I didn't have the strength that I needed to get through this. And I recall talking to to God about this, and in doing so, I remember saying, God, I can't do this on my own. And almost as if I heard this audible voice, but I felt it inside my spirit, God said, that was exactly where I needed you to be, Rick. You can't do it on your own. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, there is nothing you can do on your own. And when I realized that, I kind of stepped back and I looked at all the times that I was on top of the world and all the times that as at that moment that I felt like I was at the bottom of the world. And there was nothing I can do, whether it was walking or talking or thinking or breathing or moving or acting. I couldn't do anything without God. And it was at that moment that I entered into this new stage of gratefulness, and realized that I need to be grateful for everything, even the difficult situations. And after that 90-second pity party and feeling like I was lost, I got back up and realized that God was in control. And all I can tell you is because of that situation, that moment of emotional breakdown, a lot of things opened up. A lot of things that maybe people would have viewed as bad news in regards to my career resulted in the greatest things that could have ever happened and catapulted me into another 5 to 10 year trajectory of great success at work, improved relationships and nurturing of my family, our health, and it's just a great day. So I want to encourage you not to give up. And if you feel lost and you feel like you can't do it on your own, the truth is you can. But with God, anything is possible. So keep it going, keep moving forward, and realize that your greatest days are still ahead of you. Have a great day and be a professional sales athlete. Bye-bye.